it's time to open the Woo Files, a place where curiosity meets the unexplained.
Can a dream foretell the future? It's a question that's fascinated humanity for thousands of years. Across every culture, people have wondered whether dreams are simply stories created by our minds, or whether, every now and then, they might offer a glimpse of what's still to come. One of history's most famous dream stories belongs to a man who changed a nation, Abraham Lincoln. It's April of 1865. The American Civil War is finally drawing to a close after 4 long years of unimaginable loss. President Lincoln is exhausted. He has carried the burden of leading a divided nation through its darkest chapter. Victory is finally within reach. The future seems hopeful. But Lincoln has also received countless death threats throughout the war. He knows better than anyone that danger is never very far away. Then, he has a dream. According to those closest to him, Lincoln later described wandering through the White House. Everything was strangely quiet. Room after room. No voices. No movement. Just an eerie silence. Then, he heard the sound of people crying. Following the sobbing, he entered the East Room, a room often used for ceremonies and state occasions. There, surrounded by soldiers, stood a coffin. Mourners quietly gathered around it. Lincoln approached one of the guards and asked, "Who has died in the White House?" The soldier replied, "The president. He was killed by an assassin." At that moment, Lincoln woke up. What makes the story so remarkable is that Lincoln reportedly shared this dream with several people, including members of his cabinet, only days before his death. It wasn't a dream discovered later in an old journal. It was a story he actually told while he was still alive. Then, on the evening of April 14th, 1865, just 5 days after recounting this dream, Lincoln attended a performance of Our American Cousin at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. During the play, actor John Wilkes Booth quietly entered the presidential box and shot Lincoln in the back of the head. The president died the following morning. The nation was devastated. So, did Abraham Lincoln dream his own death? Many historians agree that he did tell friends about a disturbing dream shortly before his assassination. What remains debated is the exact wording and some of the details. Much of what we know comes from Lincoln's friend and bodyguard, Ward Hill Lamon, who wrote about the dream after Lincoln's death. Some historians believe that Lamon's account is essentially accurate. Others think parts of the story may have become more dramatic over time. As with many historical mysteries, we'll probably never know every detail with certainty. But perhaps that's not the most interesting question. The real question is, why do so many people report dreams that seem to anticipate future events? Was Lincoln's dream simply the subconscious mind processing the constant danger surrounding him? After all, he knew he was a target. Or did his dream somehow tap into something beyond ordinary awareness? Even today, people continue to report dreams that later appear to come true. Most are easily explained as coincidence. Some are surprisingly accurate, and a few remain difficult to explain. Science hasn't settled the question, But stories like Lincoln's remind us that dreams still hold mysteries that we don't fully understand. I'm Cliff, and this has been the Woo Files.